Dating someone with bipolar disorder. Hi everyone, I'm Apollonia Ponti. I am your dating and relationship coach, founder of ApolloniaPonti.com. I'm so thrilled to be able to do this video for you because it is a hard topic and a sensitive topic as well. I have some clients that have reached out to me that have suffered from bipolar disorder and have also dated people, and I have friends in my life that actually suffer from this. So this video is very near and dear to my heart. One thing before we start on this video is I always say to you guys, you viewers, if you have nothing nice to say about people that are diagnosed with bipolar, do not share it in the comments because it's not welcomed here. Compassion and loving things are welcomed here, and this is a disorder and it's not part of someone of who they are as their own natural being. It is just a disease that they have encountered, and I'm going to go on about this in this video, so stay tuned. So with that said, I want to be open and honest here. It's not easy. You know, it's not easy to date someone with bipolar disease, especially if you don't understand it. So this is going to lead me into tip number 1, is finding the time to gain knowledge in bipolar disease. This is significant because bipolar disease comes in different stages. I mean, there's so many different types of these that can be explained to you, and really understanding, getting to know your partner and what type of bipolar disease and how it affects them, because it affects everybody differently. Gain knowledge on that. Gain knowledge by asking them questions, right? Gain knowledge on asking them questions, but also understanding how they maintain it, okay? Because this is something that is going to allude to, obviously, one of my tips here is communicating is part of it, and one of my tips, which I'll save for the last part and why. But this is going to be vital to understanding each other. Tip number 2 is separate the person from the disease, okay? This is one of the most important tips out of all of them. The person, who that person is, who that loving person that loves you, that wants to be with you and be in that relationship, is them, that person. The disease is something completely separate. A lot of people think that since I have a disease, it's part of me. No, a disease doesn't affect your soul. A disease doesn't affect that. What a disease does is influence sometimes your behaviors, but you have to understand how to control it and when to be able to take this part away from your partner. So understanding how to separate that is going to be significant in the relationship or with this woman, or even probably in your marriage, because of the fact that, you know, if you gain the knowledge, you will know when they have a reaction or they have one of their moments, we can call it, and where they just shift. You can see it sometimes in their eyes. They sometimes will just go and just giggle to themselves and just start laughing out of nothing, and then just start crying. The emotions can go to a balance. Like I said, gain knowledge on this because it happens, so many different things can happen in this realm. And tip number 3 is be an advocate for it. All right, so being an advocate and getting yourself out there will have you have a more compassion for the person that you're with, more of an understanding. And I'm not saying in this video, men, that you should date someone. I'm not encouraging this, but what I am encouraging is if you have someone that suffers from this and you fall in love and you date them and you like them, this is a video tailored for you to use and to better understand what to do moving forward. But also being an advocate and really getting clear with yourself, right? And this is going to allude to another tip, which is last tip is take care of yourself. Meaning, I'm not saying that you, the viewer, is ready to date someone with bipolar, but you have to make that decision yourself, right? So taking the time to understand it and then use all these tips is going to be great, but having that conversation with yourself. If this is something that you're willing to understand, you're willing to compromise in your life, and you're willing to really attack and flourish with your partner together and really conquer this and really take a handle of this, because you can, and I have seen it so many times in relationships. So by taking care of yourself, we'll be having conversations, understanding, being present with your partner all the time, actively communicating. Like I said in the first tip, communicating is going to be so effective on the times where it's needed, and also seeking help yourself, right? So a lot of times partners will go to their therapists, and I always say have professional help help if this is something constantly in a relationship, if this is something that the both of you go through, but also taking the time to seek professional help one-on-one to make sure that you are okay, that you're checking in with yourself and you can be that devoted partner and use that strength that is in you to empower each other, and vice versa for that person that you're dating. I hope this video brings you so much love and so much clarity if this is something that you're going through in your relationship with a specific person in your life. I welcome your comments, and please, they are monitored, so I will not let comments go through that are bashing other people because of this disease that they have. Actually, I will probably spam you off of this account if you were to do that, because this is for an loving environment. And this is for people that need this advice and that I tailored these videos to those people. It's not for everybody, I'm gonna be honest, but it's for the people that need to hear this. As always, I'll see you again in the next video. Remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.